Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to teach you one of the many ways you can use it to instantly start making you more money in your service-based business, whether that's coaching, consulting, or even an agency. I will teach you exactly how you can make much more money in your business in pretty much seconds, right? I also have a free guide on where you can implement AI into your business to save you time and also make you much more money in the long run. Will be linked below on freeguide.insanedigital.com. But anyways, guys, let's just get into the video. Alright guys, so first step is identifying your target audience. So you need to see what you want to be targeting, right? For example, heart surgeons get paid much more than normal surgeons because they are niched down, right? They are solving a specific problem in a specific business, right? So basically, you want to target yourself at the right place in the right time. So for example, a good example would be if you're doing an AI agency, is selling AI to lawyers because they could use AI right now. Or for example, we sell fitness coaching to people who are hooked on fast food but also play, sports. Hooked on fast food but also play sports, so you can sell the idea of them becoming better at that sport. But anyways, guys, you want to find your target audience, and once you have done that, you can go over and we can choose our AI tool right here. So I have two AI tools right here. I have DeepSeek and ChatGPT, and I recommend using DeepSeek. So in this video, I'm going to use DeepSeek. So let's go to DeepSeek. All right, so now we're on DeepSeek, right? Let's see what it says here. Let's generate content with DeepSeek, right? So what we're going to be doing is maybe creating like a free offer, right? So maybe like a free lead magnet. So we're going to be generating like a free sample on what you do, because basically how this works is if you give people free stuff as good first impression, it's going to be actually really hard for them to think any worse of you, right? And the same goes other way. If you give like a bad impression on like the first goal, maybe you like do a bad service delivery or don't get as much leads or you don't really do as good results or as good coaching, it's going to stay with them, right? So if you actually generate them like good results like on the first go, then you should be pretty much chilling for the rest of the time, because it's harder for them to get the idea of you being, for example, a bad service provider, right? So we're going to be using DeepSeek to generate a free lead magnet, so a little sample on what you're doing. So for example, if it's a fitness coach, it can be maybe a 50, like a 30-day meal plan on how you can maybe lose weight or how maybe you can gain muscle, right? Just a small thing, a little snippet of what you do, because then it'll build trust with them, right? It will, number one, get you as an authority. Number two, once you have them as a client, it's going to be really hard for them to get a bad impression of you once you've actually started working with them, since you provided them with value even before working with them, right? So let's go over to DeepSeek and let's see, for example, generate me 30-day meal plan on how I can start bulking to gain, let's say, 10 pounds of muscle before the end of summer. Alright, so now it's just thinking, right? The beauty about AI is that what I've just told you there is very valuable, but you may be thinking, oh, must be having to do it myself, have to think it through, right? AI can do it just as well for you, just as fast, and it's going to be very efficient. It's just going to be a smart move to be using AI. Elon Musk said that if you actually have AI in your business, then you're going to be supercharged, right? It can be dangerous. Sure, AI can take over the world, but if you have it in your business, then your business is going to take over the world as well because of how useful it is, right? So as you can see, with DeepSeek actually generates what it's thinking before it gives you the answer. I like this feature a lot because it shows you what it's actually thinking. But with ChatGPT doesn't really give as much context. It kind of, it makes it a little bit random sometimes. As you can see here, it's just generating the full meal plan. It's telling us exactly what it's thinking, and it's almost done now. So let's just give it a few seconds. So that's pretty much finished generating our meal plan. So let's scroll down a bit. It should be pretty much finished. Give it a few seconds. There you go. So let's give us the full plan. As you can see, we have our full plan right here. So for example, if you maybe want to send this over to them on WhatsApp, or want to send them over to them on SMS or email or whatever, as like a free lead magnet. So you can even make like an AI automation. I'll make a video on actually, like AI automation, to actually automatically send them like this email with the free meal plan. So basically, you're getting leads. Like, if you're doing this as well with like an AI generated outreach, like LinkedIn outreach, right? You're basically getting free leads into your business without doing any code calling, without doing any door knocking, without doing any thing that's going to take a lot of time, right? You're doing this, generating leads, right? And then you're qualifying the leads, you're building trust with the leads, and then you just convert them to clients with like very, very, very basic sales skills, or even you can just hire a sales rep to do it for you, right? So now let's look over this. So as you can see, it's given the meal plan. So 7 day meal plan is a sample. So 3 eggs and 3 egg whites scrambled. Protein shake, chicken breast, brown rice, steamed broccoli, good. Peanut butter, apple, remember small cream protein shake. 8 ounce salmon, large sweet potato, asparagus, olive oil, cup cottage cheese, tablespoon of honey. But if you guys are, for example, in a position of a fitness coach, right, this may seem like very basic knowledge to you guys, but if this is someone who's just starting out, this is like different language to them, right? So if you actually show us out, especially if they're like very, very hooked on fast food, don't really know anything about nutrition and actually eating itself, like how you can use it to create more energy, like to build your business, or like use it as more fuel to maybe conquer your tasks in your workplace, right? If they don't really know about that, and if you show this to them, it's going to start becoming like the holy grail, especially if you manage to market yourself as the authority really well, right? So now we have our meal plan. Let's go to our next step, right? It also works with ChatGPT, by the way. I'm just gonna do it in this video. Design a lead magnet. So for example, we can just go into Canva. You can go into your Canva and you can just like, there's a bunch of templates there. It's called canva.com. You can just get a little template, put your lead magnet on here, so you can just copy and paste it and you'll be fine. Now it's on to like distributing the lead magnet. Right, this is actually a very, very simple step if you do it right. So for example, what you can do is just maybe do some like cold calls and start cold DMs, right? Just to maybe get yourself out there and build your confidence when you're doing the sales skills. Right, let's just imagine you're doing this from complete scratch, just to build your sales skills. And then once you've done that, you can start getting their emails, maybe send them some emails, maybe a little AI newsletter, right? I've also made a video on that, but I've also made a video on that, but that's only in the free guide and on the other guides I've made as well. But basically, right, you just want to get a little AI newsletter going or something that can just keep your customers hooked and engaged, right? And then you want to distribute this lead magnet, make it look nice and pretty, then get like a sign up link, use AI like in automation do that. Once again, I'll make a video on that as well. But once you've done all of that and then you distribute this all, you should then hopefully have a really good campaign with maybe a 50. I recommend like doing minimum 50 on this campaign, right? And we can see here that if it's a yes, so if they maybe respond positively, if it's like, yeah, I'm interested, yeah, I want to go forward, right? Just build more trust with them, maybe follow up with them, get a little coffee meeting with them or a Google Meet with them, and then then you'll just sign them on and increase revenue, right? They'll be more inclined to spend with you since obviously you have a good impression with them, and it's going to be much harder for them to get that impression that you may not be as good a service provider, right? That's why first impressions are so crucial in business, and that's why it's so crucial in maybe job interviews as well. Because once you have like an idea of yourself implanted in someone else's head, it's going to be very, very, very hard for them to think otherwise of you, right? But even if it doesn't work, right, just revise the strategy. There's probably something you did wrong, right? It just takes a lot of time, takes a lot of refining. You won't get it the first time. Even no matter how good of a service I can provide you, how good my guides and my partner's guides and our guides can actually help you. It's only through trial and error actually works out, right? You'll never really get it right the first time, and that's fine because that's why it's valuable, right? So just revise the strategy, and then we go back to the start by choosing the AI tool, selecting the AI tool, and then going back to just generating content again, right? Or what I can even do is just straight away go back to this part, right? So then we can automatically just go back to, or I recommend to this part, rather than choosing your AI tool, because I don't really think that matters as much, but it's just more about prompt engineering, what I've also made a video about right on this channel where you can access for completely free. You have to scroll down a bit. It's called like how to use ChatGPT prompts to explode your business, right? But anyways, guys, that's pretty much about it for this video. This is everything you need to know about using AI to kind of like build trust with your clients, making much more money in the long run. Obviously, what I'm saying here It's the very, very top of the iceberg. If you actually want to access more content like this for completely free, click below on freeguide.instadigital.com. It will be in the link in the description, right? You can go in there, you can make your free account. It's a WAP community, and you can just access all the videos. There's like tens and tens of videos on there on how to use AI to scale your coaching or consulting business or even your service based business in general, right? That's pretty much about it for this video, and I'll see you guys.